Have you ever wondered if a scene from your favorite film was improvised? Well, we have the answer for you. Watch a collection of hit movie scenes filled with mistakes and improvised moments that actually made the scene better. See the ingenious ways that Star-Lord, Batman, and Doctor Strange all used improvised lines to add all types of laughs to their films. Check out our awesome video, but before you do, pow that subscribe button. You'll join our notification squad and be the first to know of any new content. Can you guess which movie is represented by these emoji? Stay tuned to the end to find out. Batman Sees Doomsday. Lex Luthor may have been the antagonist in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, but when powerhouse heroes like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman are teaming up, you need some type of crazy villain to try and take them down. Enter Doomsday. The monstrous creature was created by Luthor, but he became a true villain of his own as he rampaged through Metropolis and had a huge battle with Superman. Sometimes in films, it's hard to truly process the scale and size of these CG creatures, but Ben Affleck was able to convey it completely while playing the role of Batman. As Batman flew into the city, he finally got his first glimpse at Doomsday and uttered a simple one-liner that turned out to be the biggest laugh in the film. You could say, "Oh snap," or "Oh shit," but we all knew what Bruce Wayne was really cursing. Batman spent much of the film being brooding and serious as not much impacted him. This is what made the moment so great and allowed viewers to believe how huge and disastrous the monster truly was. The line may have only been 2 words and included a curse, but it fit perfectly with the film. While Marvel movies are filled with one-liners and witty banter, Batman v Superman took a more serious tone, allowing this line to stand out even more.
Don't make this worse.
Define worse.
Thor's hammer storage. A lot of Marvel movies feature characters that are not used to the current Earth as we know it. Captain America travels to the future, Drax the Destroyer doesn't understand sarcasm, and Thor is from a whole different planet. This helps create unique situations that can create funny bits of comedy. In the Thor movies, it's a fun place to watch Thor try to use things from his home planet in everyday life. He is known as a god of thunder, but his actions are conveyed very differently to normal citizens. While Chris Hemsworth's scenes in Thor are almost all scripted, there were a few happy accidents that helped elevate some of the comedy in the films.
Anyone else?
One of the smallest yet funniest moments comes from the sequel Thor: The Dark World. During a moment in the movie, Thor enters an apartment and proceeds to hang up his hammer among normal items like jackets and an umbrella. Chris Hemsworth did this on a whim, and the cut ended up being used in the film. It's pretty funny to see the important Mjolnir hammer get hung up like it's nothing. Even though the hammer is out in the open, at least Thor knows that no one else can simply pick it up and carry off with it.
I better get my pants.
This small moment could have been easily missed or cut from the film, but Hemsworth's goofing off created a great moment which helps fill a transition scene. Hopefully, we see more small moments like that when Thor Ragnarok hits theaters this summer.
Stop moving!
An awkward Harry Potter hug. When sticking to source material like a series of books, there's not much leeway for improvisation. This is why the Harry Potter film franchise is tightly edited, moves along at a great pace, and sticks close to the original scripts. If you have a keen eye, you will be able to spot some of the improvised moments that made the cut in the films. For the final film in the series, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, there was one scene made up on the spot and brilliantly fit in with the production.
I've always wanted to use that spell.
As Lord Voldemort confronts the whole school of Hogwarts with Harry's presumed dead body, Malfoy must choose whether to join his side or not. In a tense moment, Malfoy crosses the schoolyard and embraces Lord Voldemort with a hug. You can clearly tell Voldemort has given more curses than hugs during this extremely awkward exchange. Ralph Fiennes improvised the exchange, and the Malfoy portrayer, Tom Felton, did not see it coming. Voldemort's attempt at being comforting is hilarious to watch and helped viewers calm down a little bit before the true final battle began between Harry and he who must not be named. Not only do we get to see the awkward hug, but it's fun to watch everyone's reaction to it as the camera cuts from group to group. Star-Lord drops the Infinity Stone. Chris Pratt will be happy to admit that he can be a little clumsy. Fans of the show, Parks and Recreation, have seen the actor trip, fall, run into walls, and cause all types of set damage while playing the role of Andy. Even though he slimmed down for the role of Star-Lord, things didn't seem too different in the Guardians of the Galaxy films. In the first movie, Star-Lord and the other Guardians must visit an odd duck known as the Collector. It's there where Star-Lord is presenting him with an Infinity Stone. During a take, a huge mistake happens when Pratt drops the the orb-shaped stone on the ground. Without missing a beat, he quickly picks it back up and presents it to him like nothing happened. The moment worked well, fit in with the ragtag style of the group, and created another funny laugh in the movie. Chris Pratt has been known for creating a lot of these improvisational scenes, and they continue in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. During one stunt gone wrong, Pratt was dropped down from stunt cables way too fast. Still dazed, he popped up and finished the scene so the stunt could still be used in the final cut. It shows Pratt's dedication to the craft, and more importantly, the comedy. Doctor Strange Musical Artist. Marvel's Doctor Strange features multiple dimensions, sorcery, and mind-boggling effects, but helps ground the viewer with lots of pop culture references and views of popular cities across the globe. It's easy to process the crazy dimensions and warped views of New York City when you can see famous landmarks and billboards. Even though a lot of the pop culture references were planned, Benedict Cumberbatch took it upon himself to add in a few more. During training scenes, Doctor Strange has a cultural clash with Master Wong. Wong isn't too connected with pop culture, allowing the Doctor to have a little fun with him.
You're not ready for that.
Try me, Beyonce.
He included a variety of musicians, including Adele, Eminem, and Drake, among his lines.
You've heard of her. She's a huge star, right?
To cap it all off, he decided to include the Queen Bee herself, Beyonce. After mentioning her and how popular she was, there was a callback during a later scene. As Wong studies with headphones, it's actually revealed that he's playing a Beyonce song and catching up a little bit with pop culture. The funny moment from Cumberbatch turned into an extended segment from the film and truly gave viewers a lot to relate to. At least we all know that the Ancient One will never be revealed as Becky with good hair. Spider-Man's training session. One of the wittiest heroes in the Marvel Universe is Spider-Man. Out of the costume, Peter Parker may be geeky and shy, but he definitely gets a huge confidence boost when he's under the mask. Spider-Man has a lot of great one-liners and jokes that just roll off the tongue. In the Spider-Man movie world, these lines all began with Tobey Maguire in the 2002 version of Spider-Man. Along with a screenplay written by David Kopp, Maguire was given a little free rein to make Spider-Man all his own.
Set him down, tough guy.
Both in and out of costume, Maguire was able to add some fun to the role. While goofing off during takes, Maguire was able to create a memorable scene as he was discovering his Spider-Man powers. After climbing up the side of a building, Parker needs to learn how to use his spiderweb powers. As he flails his hand, Maguire used a variety of lines including Shazam and Go Web Go. He even added a fun nod to Marvel rival DC Comics by saying, "Up, up, and away, Web." This is the classic Superman quote that was used with tongue-in-cheek style by Maguire. His improvised lines were said in jest, but used in the final cut of the film. It ultimately created a training scene that was funny, effective, and made us all believe that he was the true Spider-Man. Fast and Furious spit take. On a stunt-heavy movie like Furious 6, there's only so much that you can improvise. Car scenes, fight scenes, and other action scenes must be planned down to the last second to ensure they go smoothly. During some of the smaller scenes, the actors have a chance to play around a little bit and bring their natural charisma to the role. Enter Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. As a former WWE wrestler, Johnson has spent years improvising on the mic, insulting other superstars, and thinking on the fly. All of this training made him a perfect fit with Fast and Furious cast members like Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, and Tyrese. During a scene in Furious 6, Tyrese's character Roman gets a chance to rag on Johnson's character Hobbs. Before Roman can even finish his one-liner, "Hide the baby oil," Hobbs is already snapping back with a forehead insult of his own.
Hey, Mia, you better hide your baby oil.
I'm just playing.
You better hide that big-ass forehead.
I was just joking.
The line was so sudden and off the cuff, it caused Ludacris to actually spit out his drink during the scene. That wasn't supposed to happen. It was a legitimate spit take the filmers kept in because it was just so funny. In the end, Hobbs got the last laugh and made Roman truly look like a fool in a scene that was supposed to be the other way around.
Sorry about that, boys.
Whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
The Joker's slow clap. Heath Ledger mastered his role as the Joker in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. He embraced the character, truly transformed into the clown Prince of Darkness, and earned his Academy Award for the famed role. Not only did Ledger have to memorize all of the Joker's lines in the film, but he added a lot of his own. Movements, intricacies, and facial expressions all helped the Joker come to life. During one scene, an improvised moment truly made the scene come to life and added a lot more dynamic to it. As the Joker sat in a jail cell, he overhears Detective Gordon get promoted to commissioner for helping catch the Joker. Naturally, the rest of the Gotham City police squad applauds his promotion. And then you hear it. A slow clap begins in the background and is revealed to be done by the Joker. The improvised moment shows the creepiness of the Joker, but adds a lot of dark humor at the same time. It's amusing to watch Ledger clap within the cell and essentially taunt the man who gets a promotion for taking him down. This is just one of the many moments where Ledger shined in this film. It's too bad his death prevented the brilliant actor from returning to the infamous role.
You should wear your seatbelt.
Hey, look, kid, I don't need advice on auto.
Wolverine's first-class improv. Hugh Jackman has played a massive role in the X-Men universe. He led the large ensemble in the first X-Men movie back in the year 2000 and eventually starred in his own Wolverine trilogy of films. Jackman has grown to fully embody the essence of the Wolverine character and truly made it his own. Once X-Men First Class was announced, fans were disappointed to learn the prequel would not include Jackman as Wolverine. When the film hit theaters, fans were in for a shock as Wolverine himself appeared for a brief cameo. Not only was it great to see Wolverine in the movie, but the whole scene was completely improvised. In typical Wolverine fashion, the mutated beast sat at a bar drinking and smoking a cigar. He was approached by younger versions of Magneto and Professor X in an effort to recruit him for a special mutant school.
Excuse me, I'm Eric Lensher.
Sounds Xavier.
Go fuck yourself.
In a matter of seconds, Wolverine told them exactly how he felt about the school with a quick and smart improvised line. It only took a few choice words and an F-bomb to send the two away. The scene added a great laugh to the flick, and it's all thanks to Hugh Jackman's quick wit. Thankfully, he returned in X-Men Days of Future Past and got to have a lot more scenes with the younger generation of X-Men characters.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
A lovely, lovely voice. In The Dark Knight Rises, Tom Hardy had the pressure to follow up Heath Ledger's brilliant role of the Joker by playing the evil villain Bane. Bane has the strength and power to destroy Batman, but he also needed to have the strengths and dialogue to deliver fresh scenes. Tom Hardy must have known this while filming because he truly transformed into the Bane character. One of the key scenes early in the film takes place at a Gotham football game. Bane manages to blow up the whole football field. Wow, there you have it! What improvised scene do you think was the funniest? Are there any that we missed? What scenes should have been left on the cutting room floor? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to ScreenRant on YouTube so you can stay up to date with all of our awesome videos. Oh yeah, and the answer to the emoji question is... have a good one!